Now I'm actually working at the European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, where I'm a machine learning scientist. And the European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, short ECMWF, is basically the European weather agency where we develop weather forecasting models. In my PhD, I was working with data from ECMWF because their products are quite known worldwide in the community. And then you also meet people at conferences from the institution. And so this is how I got to know about the job, which was announced, and then I applied to it. And yeah, I wouldn't have thought about it that I would get in, but I'm very happy I'm working there now. My job is to develop a sub-seasonal machine learning model. Sub-seasonal is what we call at ECMWF is beyond 2 weeks. So typical weather forecasting is for the first 10 days, but what the models I'm developing is for the longer time scales. So I'm forecasting up to 6 weeks, and I'm looking at what is the weekly average in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and so on. So this is what my model predicts. And this is maybe not so relevant for people who plan their vacations or for the private sector. It's way more important for agriculture, when to plant seeds, when to expect rain, is there a drought coming. It's also very important for electricity providers. So where they plan in advance what the demand and the production will be with renewable energies. We now have machine learning models which learn from the last 40 years of data, mainly satellite data. And what we found is that these models, which we developed just within the last 3 years, are now better than 40 years of model development in numerical weather prediction. The best thing about the PhD here was the connection and the people I got to know. It's really like peers, colleagues, and now still friends I see regularly. And then the environment where we had a lot of people from very different fields, which were connected through machine learning, but this helped me to get to know different fields and gave me really like a nice overview of what's out there, and I can go back and reference to that many times. A PhD can be mentally quite challenging sometimes. You have your research project, but it doesn't go as planned. You seem to like work on it just by your own. You can feel quite lonely, and you see other people who publish papers who seem to like do great. And I think my advice there would be really talk to your peers, talk to your other colleagues. They probably feel the same. Don't hesitate to ask for help. And yeah, try to find projects together, because it's way more motivating and enriching to actually work together on something, and nobody cares in the end whether it's your project or you have a joint project.